I'm frustrated with why you keep cursing her out. I mean, just stop already. You always seem to be calling me for what? That girl hates you because you put her on national television and made her humiliate herself. You should have been upfront with her about still having feelings for Santana. It's not right to be messing with people's emotions. You're playing a really dangerous game. In the Atlanta skyline, it felt like a neon battleground under the dark sky. The hustle of city life was nothing compared to the storm brewing in the world of love and hip-hop Atlanta. This night wasn't just another round of drama, it was personal. It was Zell versus Saucy Santana. Zell, a man whose temper flared just as easily as his words, stood at the room's center, jaw clenched, fists tight. It was as if he was a ticking time bomb, all that pent-up frustration threatening to burst. The atmosphere around him was thick with tension, simmering just beneath the surface. For him, this was about family, and when you mess with that, you've got to be ready for the consequences. I need to know who's talking about me. I'm not here to make drama, he asserted. He didn't throw accusations around lightly, but Saucy's disrespect had crossed lines that shouldn't have been crossed. On the opposite side of the room stood Saucy Santana, the loudmouth rapper known for his unapologetic attitude. He wore a cocky smirk, ready to poke the bear once again. Saucy enjoyed being in the spotlight, making waves with his bold comments, and had previously made quick jabs at Zell. But this was more than just light teasing. He targeted Zell's baby mama and made personal attacks. At first, things seemed minor tweet here, a joke there, but the jabs escalated, turning nasty. Saucy's comments had pushed Zell's girlfriend to her breaking point, leading to a hospital visit. The stress from all the public humiliation had pushed Zell to the edge, and now he was done sitting back. Zell stormed into the room, eyes dark with anger. He didn't care about the cameras or the crowd. This was about his family, his life, and Saucy was threatening to tear it apart. "Yo, Saucy," he called out, his voice booming and cutting through the party chatter. The room froze, the usual noise fading as all eyes turned to the confrontation. Saucy didn't flinch. He leaned into the tension. "What's up, Zell? Still mad about some Twitter beef?" "Nonsense," Zell shot back, anger pouring out. "You think this is just about your petty comments? You're making my family feel worthless." The crowd around them buzzed with energy, sensing the looming storm. People knew Zell had a temper, but they didn't expect him to lose it like this. "You don't understand, Saucy. Because of you, I'm losing my child. My girlfriend's in the hospital right now. I'm watching everything fall apart because of your reckless mouth." For a brief moment, Saucy's bravado faltered, but then he shot a defiant glare back. "Don't put your problems on me, Zell. Maybe you need to look at yourself for once." Fueled by anger, Zell took a step forward, his hands trembling not from fear but from the weight of his emotions. "You think this is all just words? You think I can let you disrespect my family without consequences?" Zell's raw pain and anger escalated as he confronted Saucy over the destruction he had caused. The crowd was silent, knowing something monumental was about to break. "I don't care about your demons, Saucy. Because of you, I'm living through a nightmare." Zell's resolve hardened, anger boiling over, and in a split second he swung his hand and slapped Saucy across the face. The room gasped, shockwaves rippling through the crowd. It was more than just a slap. It was a representation of Zell's pain, his rage, and the limits of endurance. Saucy stumbled back, momentarily stunned by the bold move. As some in the crowd cheered and others hesitated, Zell stood tall, breathing heavily. "You're not untouchable, Saucy. You think your fame shields you? Not when you mess with the wrong person." Saucy's eyes narrowed, fury flashing. "You really think this is over?" he hissed. Zell turned away, his voice icy. "I'm done talking. Next time, you won't get off so easy." As he walked out, the reality of what had just unfolded sank in. He felt no victory. It was the harbinger of something much darker. The battle was far from over, but tonight, Zell had made his point. If Saucy thought this was the end, he was about to discover how fiercely Zell would fight to protect what was his. The breakdown had been raw and painfully human. It reminded everyone that behind the glamour and drama of reality television, cast members were just like anyone else, facing complex feelings and challenges. Now, what lay ahead for Santana and Zell was uncertain. Would this revelation drive a wedge between them, or could they somehow fix their friendship? The emotional fallout would unfold in future episodes, but for now, viewers had to watch as Santana navigated the tangled mess of emotions. As they talked about marriage and the implications of pregnancy tests, tensions were still high. One questioned the other, Why did you even show me that? Distrust hung thick in the air, but as things unraveled, all anyone wanted was for support and happiness to break through the jealousy clouding their interactions.